The power of silence. 6 reasons why silent people are successful. Silence is powerful, and people who face the world with a pinch of salt are successful. You might have noticed how some people make perfect sense when they speak their minds, or simply better handle unnerving situations. Oddly enough, they'd also make the most successful person in the room, and you and I are only left to indulge in admiration. They are the ones who do not fear going silent for a while, because they do not concern themselves with the thought of being heard every single moment, and most importantly, they do not feel the need to kill silence with some mindless talk. That's why when you hear them breaking silence, they do that with meaning, intention, and clarity. If your mind is not split on this matter, let's get into some fact-finding to unveil the mystery of their power and understand why silent people are successful. Roadmap. We shall navigate through 6 powerful secrets that play decisive roles in making silent people into successful ones. 1. Detachment from chaos. 2. Clarity in communication. 3. Find stillness and yield to productivity. 4. Observing and organizing ahead of time. 5. Integrating the mystery quotient. 6. Activating foresight and wisdom. Detach yourself from chaos. The world is chaotic anyway, and you are just moments away from going haywire, which is why, to prevent yourself from subscribing to more disorderly action, it is sometimes necessary to take the backseat and enjoy silence that's customized to bring peace. Imagine being stuck at the office for a demanding project on a Friday evening. You finish the part you were assigned to work on, and all set to leave for the family dinner you had planned well in advance, and at that very moment, one of your teammates announced their negligence. A situation in which your entire team gets in a frenzied mood and you are approached to take over the work instead. What will you do? Are you going to cast aside that family get-together without even taking a few minutes of silence to decide your call? In such messy moments, successful people believe in creating detachment to think better and abstain from shouldering secondhand stress. It is an extraordinary way to avoid spiraling and find balance. Have clarity in communication. You would notice that some people are afraid of silence so much that they engage in small talks. But do these conversations mean anything, or do they lead them astray? Oftentimes, they are full of ideas but action inadequate. On the other hand, it is quite a rare sight to behold where a successful person is seen talking constantly and making very little sense, because they have immense clarity over what they want to put across. They exhibit confidence and are most likely to lead the way. This does not happen overnight and can only be achieved with self-reliance. You would first have to internalize that silence is not frightening but empowering. It is only then that you would speak bare minimum but maximize the value of your conviction. Find stillness and yield to productivity. Did you know that successful people schedule their relaxation as much as planning their actions? It ranks as one of the most powerful secrets for magnifying productivity by replenishing your resources. People tend to go rough on themselves way more than they should, and often forget to cut ourselves some slack and honor our efforts with the breaks we deserve. Silence is a pathway that leads you from restlessness to relaxation. It helps you do away with distractions, tame your mind to relax through minutes to even long hours of silence. Some people enjoy small breaks between work, while others choose to meditate after a tiring day to find stillness and bounce back with greater purpose. There is no one size that fits all. Observe and organize ahead of time. If you closely observe the silent one in the room, you will find them observing you and the others even more ardently. They soak in as much as they can and utilize the knowledge to the best of their advantage. Successful people often make the best listeners, as they do not like to reveal their minds and rather hear what others are thinking. The most fascinating aspect is that you would see them come up with trailblazing ideas and solutions to stun the world only later. You might be thinking they are wallflowers, but rather they are comfortable that way, processing the information to organize their measures way ahead of others. Integrate the mystery quotient. Bill Gates, Elon Musk, and Mark Zuckerberg. The list could go on, but there is no point mystifying you doubly. So what do you think is common among them, apart from the fact that they are incredibly successful? They are enigmatic people whose inventions have baffled the world. But above all, they are men of few words. Silence helps you take careful and firm decisions without having to second-guess later. Once you display greater confidence, people are readily willing to trust you with your choices. People begin to respect you for being true to your commitment and achieving monumental success on the journey. As a result of which you build and sustain relationships, both professionally and personally. You feel contentment and no need to sing your own praises, and hence, preserve integrity and mystery all at once. Activate your foresight and wisdom. The world compels us to always be running at some race and be ahead of others. With this sense of competitiveness, people unknowingly invite mental struggles and obstacles. They make us prone to doubting ourselves and undermining our powerful instincts. But in those moments of uncertainty, one should be reminded to take refuge in silence, submit those insecurities, and validate the beliefs. It is only then that you will be able to find motivation and grab the opportunities that will unleash your full potential. Activating one's intuitiveness and insight do not come easy and requires practicing of wakeful and mindful meditation. The best way to start the process is by indulging in simple guided meditation, which you can later personalize as well. They would not only bring you cognitive advantages, but also prepare you to make better decisions and lengthen the span of attention. Successful people near their goals faster than others because they nurture their own voice by choosing to go silent once in a while, especially in doubt. Do you feel powerful already? These key attributes of a successful person reveal how silence can be weaponized. However, there is no shortcut to train your mind to not equate silence with boredom. With some self-reflection and meditation, you too can choose silence as a way of life to attain positivity and reach your highest self. It would be no less than armor shielding you from a multitude of slippery situations. Thank you for watching the video. Please like, share, and subscribe to get all the updates.